Hi friends, this is Not Just a Mama 80, and I wanted to share some really cool things that I've been doing in my home. But I want you to go and get yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and just kind of listen to my story. And then I'm going to show you how to do these really cool natural fresh home jars. So you will always see me with a cup of tea, by the way. I love tea. It's one of the things I will be sharing in the future. But for now, I want to share this amazing thing. So when I was younger, I used to love smelling good. I used to always wear perfume and scents from top to bottom. I would get the body scrub and the body wash and the lotion and the spray. I walked out of my house always smelling so good. But then after I had my babies, my first one specifically, I could not handle any smell. I could not handle scents of any kind. I couldn't handle the perfume I would put on myself or someone walking around me with perfume or even air freshener or plugins or that little tree in the car. Oh, I couldn't stand it. But I still love really nice smelling stuff. So I came up with some really cool ways to incorporate those smells in a more natural way. And I realized that I could actually tolerate those and I actually enjoy them so much better. So for my home, that's what I did. I created a natural fresh home jar. It is an air freshener that basically will be in your home. You can put it in your bathroom, you can put it in your kitchen, in your closet, and it's gonna make it smell so much better, so much fresher. So one of the things that I did, and I'm gonna show you this real quick, is I figured this out because my closet, when we moved into our new home, left my clothes smelling so weird and so gross. I don't know what, and I'm the only one that can smell. My husband says I have a bloodhound nose, but anyway. So I created this little combination here for this, and I put it in a regular pasta sauce jar, and I made holes at the top to be able to shake it whenever I would go in there and it would absorb these odors. And it worked amazingly. And that's what I want to share with you today. So we're going to start making our DIY natural fresh home jar. So let me take a sip. And it all has natural ingredients. So I'm going to show you how to make this. I'm going to start first with the best thing that you could ever do for odors is baking soda. I got this mumbo jumbo bag at Costco. I use this so much, I have to get a big bag like that. So we're gonna start making enough for an 8-ounce jar. And we're gonna do half a cup of baking soda. So I'm gonna scoop it here. Ooh, got a little hard on the top, perfect. So I'm gonna take half a cup of baking soda and I'm gonna show you 2 different scents today for making this. The first is gonna be what I call the fresh scent. And I love this scent. This is the one I use in my house a lot. I'm gonna start with half a cup of baking soda, and anywhere between 15 and 25 drops of essential oils. Today, I'm gonna show you my recipe for my fresh scent, and then I'm gonna show you again another one for like the kitchen and the living room. So this one is gonna take tea tree oil. We're gonna do 8 drops because tea tree oil will neutralize the odors and purify the air. So I'm gonna do 8 drops. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. In Spanish, we say el pilón, which is like that little extra. I'm gonna do 8 drops of lemon for that fresh, clean smell. Love, love, love lemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there you go, that pilón, that extra. And I'm gonna use lavender. I'm gonna do about 4 drops of lavender. I love lavender in everything, and I just always try to put it in everything. 3, 4. And then my last is gonna be eucalyptus, which gives it a clean house smell, okay? So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do 4 of these. You can add extra if you want. Come on. Come on, eucalyptus. 1, 2, I don't know why it's not working. 3, and of course it doesn't work when you're trying to make this good, right? All right, I think that was for maybe a little extra. And then you take your little thing here and you just mix it around so that the the lavender and everything, all the drops kind of get incorporated into all the baking soda. Oh, it smells so good already. Now, if you don't like that super strong smell of the tea tree, don't add it. Just add the lemon, the lavender, eucalyptus, and that will be fine. You can add more of whatever you want. You can add less of whatever you don't like as much, but that is it. That is it. That is simple. It's very, very simple, but this will smell anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks. And every time if you need a little boost of smell, just kind of shake your jar a little bit. And let me talk about the jars next, actually. So I'm gonna mix it here. I think it's kind of perfect. So like I said before, I did a makeshift jar. You don't need to buy anything expensive. You don't need to buy anything that's, you know, marketed for this. You just do what you have and do with what you have and just use it. So like I said, this one is what I started with. It's just a pasta sauce jar. I added the holes in here. That's why it's all bad, but it worked perfectly. I actually went to the thrift store. I love thrifting, and I found these. They are a very popular brand. And I looked up the refills for this, and each refill was about $30, $40, maybe more depending. And I was like, I'm not doing that. But I got these 3 jars for about $1.99 at the thrift store, and I was very happy. And this is what I'm going to use, but I want to show you something that you can do at home. I think we all have these type of jars, right? And they have that ring lid and everything like that, right? Everything like this, and it has the flat disc, and it has like this, and you can use this size with the bigger one. I want to show you a couple of things that you can do for this. So, because we need the holes, right? And this does not have holes. I mean, you can leave it like that, but I feel like dirt and things like that will come in here, and we don't want that. So I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can do what you can. Now, you can use cheesecloth like this. You know, I have this cheesecloth. I think we all have cheesecloth at home. Or you can cut up an old sweater. I mean, an old 100% cotton, like an apron kind of thing or something. And you can put it on top. See, because this is going to give you the ventilation, and simply put your ring over it. And just shake it up. And this will give the ventilation that you need, and it will not be, you know, collecting all that dust. You can make it look pretty. You can cut around it, right? And you can, then you have it done. So another thing that you can't use, and I did this, I think this is kind of cute. I did this for a gift. I have leftover paper, decorations. I have this little banner here, and I traced my circle and I made it fit into the ring. So I take my little paper, I put it in here, but I need the ventilation. So you can either do pinholes or things like that, or you can get fancy and get a punch hole and just kind of do a few holes on this. I'm gonna do one more. And now you have the holes. You put it on your ring like this, and you put it on your thing. And now you have the ventilation that you need, but it also looks pretty because you can pick different colors and you can do that kind of thing. But for today, I'm gonna use my new fancy dandy air freshener jar, which I was very excited to find at the thrift store. And all I'm gonna do is put my baking soda with the essential oils in here. I'm gonna grab a spoon. Oh, it smells so good, guys. And again, this will last 4 to 6 weeks and is the easiest thing that you could do. So again, this is for like an 8-ounce jar. If you're using the smaller ones, you can divide this into 2 jars. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Put your lid, and just you can put it at the front of your door. You can put it in your bathroom, in your closet, and just kind of give it a shush every now and then when you remember. And that smells so unbelievably good. So I'm going to show you the second recipe that I have, and this is for, it's called Bright Citrus. I love citrus. Citrus is one of my favorite scents in the world because I feel like it just smells really clean. So I'm going to put another ½ a cup, and in this one I'm going to use lemon again. I'm going to do 12 drops of lemon. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna do 6 drops of orange. I'm using the Citrus Bliss by doTERRA. My friend gave me this because I love the smell. Now, I'm not particularly involved with any brand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I said 6, but I put 7. And then some peppermint. I'm gonna do 3 to 5 drops of peppermint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this smells so good already. I love the smell of essential oils. It's one of my favorite things. And I'm just gonna mix, mix, mix. Just use your whisk to kind of break down any of the baking powder clumps and simply just put it in there. All right, again, oh my gosh, it smells so unbelievably good. I'm gonna use my little jar that I made here, and I'm just going to put my baking soda. This will probably make 2 of these little jars. Oh my gosh, it smells so unbelievably good. I love citrus. And I'm gonna use the one with the paper. And I'm going to place this in my bathroom. I love this in my bathroom. You can make any combination of scents that you like, but this is a very simple way to make your house smell good. Even if you don't have anything else, you have one scent, use that one scent. It's gonna make your house feel fresh and clean. So hopefully this helped you. Let me know if you use this recipe and how you're gonna use it, what scents you're gonna use in your house to make it smell better. And I will see you next time. So enjoy your cup of tea, enjoy your cup of coffee, and let me know how you're doing it in your home.